was like, Quincy, how did you become a rock star? I was like, I learnt the 4 R's. The 4 R's being...
Try your best just to make it quick.
So you're having my baby.
Remember rapping Duke, the hard, you never thought that hip-hop would take it this far.
Wild color lights up your face.
Cause I'm the hot boy, top boy, can't be stopped boy. See me in my new whip, you know it's new boy. New clothes, I wear them once, then they throw. I come the brick straight back on the road. She knows I'll never change. She don't want my girl.
Season 2, episode 1. Q's musical journey. How you doing today, my bro?
Bro, I'm good, you know. Just trying to stay healthy, keep this mind straight, you know.
Yeah, it makes sense. You know? Everything you're dealing with right now.
Exactly,
and
bro.
The training and stuff that you're going through at the moment.
And the spiritual attacks as well, you know.
Yeah, I hear that.
But it's all part of my development, so I'm not even crying about it. You get what I'm saying, bro?
I hear that.
You know, God only tests his realest soldiers. You get it?
That's the truth. That is the truth. So over the last season, we spoke a lot about your musical journey. We spoke to people that you've met throughout your career, examples like Colours and Jaja. We spoke to a couple of the elders.
Biggs.
We did the thing with Gigs, the Gigs apology. We did a lot of things. So
let me say something though. A lot of man didn't like me apologising to Gigs, you know.
Why?
But that don't mean...
Cold one. Cold ones, no. Yes, listen. I'll slap that next to my one now. Yeah, we get about your food. Stunt man. Yeah. I love it. Jump man, you little stunt man. Jump man, jump man. Jump, make a nigga wanna say, fuck niggas, man, this is how we came.
First thing I want to say is, I owe someone an apology. Gigs, I'm sorry for basically pushing something that didn't need to be pushed. And I'm not talking about anything else after, just a situation that we had, which I feel like didn't need to be pushed the way it pushed, because really it wasn't that deep. It was a comment. If there was miscrossed wires or anything, it didn't need to go that far. And I want to apologize because when I look back on it now, I can see where my attitude was wrong. You get me? Because when I think about it, you done more for me. When I look back now, obviously, only time reveals things, innit? So you done more for me than anybody has from the industry. And I don't mean like, you know, like, I'm worried about people that thrive off. There's certain people in the community that thrive off the divide.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They thrive off there being a divide against people that it gives them a position. Yeah, fuck them Brixton man and fuck them Beckham man. You know what I'm saying, brother? They have it makes them have a voice. But remember, most of these people are leaders. You know? Yeah. And being a leader comes with being a diplomat. Do you get what I'm saying, brother? And you got to know how to communicate with people. Because that's what I keep saying. You know, some people, they think things is all about badness. It's not about badness. It's all about being diplomatic. Do you get what I'm saying? Being a diplomat and being able to talk to people in a nice way. And think about their needs as well, more than just yours. When you're dealing with people, see how we both can win instead of me just trying to take. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
but sometimes I think it's even deeper than that. I mean, I hear all of that, but also being an adult, and also having self-reflection, and knowing and being able to be accountable for when you do it wrong and put your hands up to it, because everyone's not capable of doing that, and I feel like it's a very adult trait and a very grown.
I get you. So I'm showing man how to be an adult instead of being young, and niggas don't want to grow up, basically.
Well, everyone thinks they're Peter Pan out here. Do you know what I mean? And that's not the truth. And for you to make a change to your community, I feel like you have to know your wrongs. I mean, your past is your past, and it's what shaped you, but also it's also lessons in life, mistakes, what not to make, and teach others not to make those same kind of mistakes. And I feel like that's what you've been doing a lot over the last couple of years. You've been doing a lot of that over the last 5-6 years, even through doing real life and things like that, and taking kids out of certain struggles and helping them with music or helping them with acting. Like, I mean, you've had a couple people in your show that have become actors for real.
Yeah, for real.
Like, they started off from there and they've actually become actors. So your growth showing a lot. But back to your musical journey, though.
Yeah, let's get back to the musical journey.
Back to the musical journey. I mean, like I said, we spoke to a lot of the elders, some of the youngers, some of the people that were around you, some of the grew around you. We spoke about jail and a couple of your friends in jail and the people you grew up around. We spoke about even certain rappers you grew up around, first places you went studio, those kind of things. Throughout that, I noticed Young Don popped up quite a few times, and you and Young Don are friends, and I just wonder, how did you lot meet? Because he's got his own musical journey. He's got quite a musical background, hasn't he?
Yeah. R.I.P. Smiley Culture, first off most, because he was one of the first pioneers of this music thing, bringing it to our culture, making people think that we're weak. Remember, we had the hip hop in it. We had that, so there's always that one. But being able to be relate to that sometimes is not really the same, because they're over there and we're over here. Do you get what I'm saying?
I get you, because I always feel like, I mean, this is just my personal thing to say about what you think or anything. I always feel like between Smiley Culture and Slick Rick, both of them are from South London. Yeah, Slick Rick went to America and became a rapper.
Here we go. Once upon a time, not long ago, when people were don't live like slime, with also stern and justice too, and people were behaving like they ought to do.
Smiley Culture stayed over here, and he was on the toasting kind of vibe, but he kept the Jamaican vibe, but he also kept the English vibe.
I'm just going to take this little time to introduce to you Mr. Smiley Culture and Assassinita!
Where is MP? Where is China? Senator. All right, my band, just come down, cause we're not no loafing time. Scene? Yes. Somebody buy, somebody buy, somebody buy, somebody buy. 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 Keeping a dance in our area. 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 And we must have some super.
So come with Paro and go look some entertaining.
But before we do that, make we print off some poster.
Your man with regular printer, Mr. Skanka.
When we've got artists like Stormzy today, and artists like, I don't know, like the Giggses and all that.
Yeah, Smiley Culture paved the way.
He paved the way, 100% he did. 100%.
Yeah, especially when you're seeing him on top of the pops. That's making, because forget about Manchester and little videotapes and that on their state and that. But that's good. I'm not putting it down. But I'm saying he's made man know man can reach farther than that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Heights.
Yeah, he's higher heights. Man can go straight to the top. And furthermore, there is no ceiling. Man can go past anything. Like, man can go past the estate. But big up all the man them that rapped on the estate, because if I was out then, I would have been rapping on the estate too.
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved the come up. And we saw the come up. We saw the come up from Jaja and Tanner and the Shaq Corleones and, you know what I mean? The Inches, the Bikers.
Yeah.
All of that stuff. We saw it.
The same with Peckham, the same
Jokes,
with Lushman,
same with
South
SN1.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Blue Borough,
all of it. North, west, and south. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
East
that's
too.
right. Yeah, that's right. What's going on? Because East had a lot of the grime, South had a lot of the rappers and grime artists. It was very mixed, but it's from that same culture. So back to Young Don. So Young Don is Smiley Culture's son. That's right.
That's right.
And how did you meet Young Don?
Obviously, growing up in the hood, when we were young, you know, we know each other, innit? But we just didn't hang around with each other. We have mutual friends. He used to hang around with my brother Sean. Yeah. So there's always been a connection, innit?
Okay.
So
that's good.
Yeah. So, but I think I was sitting in jail. I don't know if I said this already, but we'll just go through it because this episode has to be about Don. You get what I'm saying? Really, and we're not even just about Don, just that period there, innit? Yeah? And it was like Sorry, I'm eating my fruit because obviously I don't want to eat no. You know it's hot right now at night. I can't bother to even go and cook. Yeah, but I got to get the work done. I got deadlines to meet.
Yeah? Staying healthy no matter what.
Staying healthy no matter what. Yeah, just snacking. So, I big up Justo as well. Yeah, we soon thrash that out because this is what the inspiration's for. Yeah, let's not forget about that. But what was I saying now? Yeah, so. Yeah, so basically I saw him on the TV. When I was rapping, I saw Don on the TV. I think he was on Big Brother. You know, little Big Brother's little brother.
Yeah.
And I was sitting down and I said, bro, I swear not, that's Don. He come walking out with blacks, you get me? Big up Blacker GFC. Yeah?
Yeah.
Folks and everybody. But yeah, I see them and they're coming out, walking out with the mic in the hand. I see Davina McCool dancing and that. I'm like, yo, what is this? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is going down. And then there's some program that I always used to watch on BBC One. It was like it wasn't like a kids program.
And this is why you're in jail, sorry.
Yeah, this is why I'm in pen. You get what I'm saying, bro? So I'm watching this and I'm thinking, so anyway, this program, I forgot it was on BBC One. But it was in that daytime, like in that time, Saturday, when there's like the kids programs on. You know that? Yeah, so that time there, Saturday, like Saturday morning.
Saturday morning.
Like T4, but the equivalent that was on BBC One. And I saw Don on there again. I said, yo, this thing's for real. You get me? I can remember I'm writing in pen thinking I'm the realist and the hardest. You get what I'm saying, brother? Yeah. And I'm seeing him do that. I'm like, yo, I need to get hold of this guy. So yeah, I saw all of that and then I was just like, yeah. And then Blacks is going out with my sister, Blacker GSC's going, he's got kids for my sister, innit? So I'm thinking, yeah, there's a mutual link right there. Boom. You get me? Yeah? So obviously I tapped into that angle. And I told Blacks, yeah, bam, listen, I'm coming out. They leave. And I'm going to Thingy. But I think I did say this though, innit? Huh? I think I did say this. But let's just do it anyway. But we made the tune, me, Blacks, Jojo, and Don. You get me?
You did say that.
Yeah, it was called We're in the Business. You get me? Yeah. And then after that, big up FEKKY as well, because these are the times I'm around FEKKY. You get me? Yeah? Big up FEKKY. Like I was saying, obviously, I know
FEKKY. He's from Lewisham, right?
Yeah, he's from Lewisham, innit? He's from Ghetto. You go on. Yeah. What you gonna say?
I do believe he was a grime MC called a FEKKY at some stage.
Oh, was he? Yeah.
He's a good rapper. Yeah.
No, but again, I don't know about that. I just know boo 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 bang bang. You get me? That's what I know FEKKY is. And when I come out, FEKKY was hot. You get what I'm saying? He was hot. And big up to what he's doing now, He's got a farm. Do you get what I'm saying? Man knows all about the farm lifestyle. So big up yourself, Fex.
He does a lot of charity work as well.
He does a lot of charity work, yeah. So big up FEKKY and big up his little brother and big up Fox as well. Because they were the three man them that, we was rolling with. You get me, yeah? But, so after the music video, obviously I'm up Manchester and then I've come back down to London. You get me? Yeah? Bam now, so I think I showed it in the advert, innit? The Thingy Bob, the Thingy Bob video.
Yeah.
The Weatherman.
The Weatherman video.
Yeah, the Weatherman.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it was Weatherman, it was FEKKY and Don. You get me? That was shot in Gypsy Hill in the scrapyard. You get me?
Okay.
Don gave me my first opportunity to direct because I told him I want to start doing movies and that. You get me? So he said, yeah, show me what you got. You get me? So
that was your first actual direction. That's the
first I've ever directed or anything. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you watch on the Thingy Bob, you see me like jumping off the crane. You know what I mean? You see David, big up Tyson from Summer Leighton, pulling himself up on the crane. You get me? Yeah. Never seen that one there yet doing pull-ups. I never seen that anywhere, not even in America. Them men are doing calisthenics before calisthenics was even thought of. he was doing it on the the hook. On the JCB. Yeah. They're gonna doing pull-ups on that. Yeah. So big up Tyson. Yeah. Official. Yeah, my Tyson is official. Yeah, don't worry, Tyson. Yeah. Shit happens, innit? But we gonna make it. Remember I told you. Yeah? Because you was there from the beginning, not just in that, even on street. You get me? Yeah? You've always been there. Sometimes life has not been kind to us, but we're gonna make it. Remember I told you. Yeah, D? So just keep that thought. Yeah? Sometimes man not able to do what we need to do sometimes, but man loves you, yeah, from the bottom of the heart. But anyway, what else? Where was I? Yeah, so we're in the so we're in the video. Now I've got Ferraris, I've got models, I've got all these people around. I think you know I got a lot to play with for my first directing. You know, like certain men don't had that kind of
So is this the first video you've done from you come out?
No, remember I'm not rapping. I'm just in the video. I'm in the video. First time I put my face out there, innit? You get me? But I'm allowed to direct. He's giving me the power to direct it. So them man, they drive off. I think FEKKY was in the Ferrari, Don was in the drop top Rolls Royce. You get me? So while they're out doing all them video shots, man said, yeah, I need to have the thingy bob, you know, the yard ready. The scrap yard. You get me? So remember, there's around 50 people, you know. And remember, I've got crazy beef in it. I've just come out from crazy beef. I'm paranoid. Even though I'm in my ends Gypsy Hill, I don't know who's who, you know, beef's local. Do you get what I'm saying? But I stayed strong in my faith that I want change for myself. So if it happens, it happens. I'm here. I'm not really here to be. You get what I'm saying? If it's gonna happen, because I put myself out there. You know, I went down there with no heat on, and I was there just off the strength of my aura and who I am. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was just people were there. A lot of people that I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? People might not know me personally, know who I am, but I don't have relationships with all of these people. I don't know who's who, but we're here, innit? We're here. Like I said, there's all these different models. There was few models in Don's car, a few models in Fingerbells, but there's a few models in the yard with us. But there's bear man in the yard. So we're shooting. I'm telling man, yeah, you stand there, you do that, you stand there, you down there. I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna sit in the JCB and just wait for them to come. You get me? When they came, bam. Bring the Louis bag, got the little youth, bam. Big up Jason's little brother. He's a big boy now. Yeah, I've got a picture.
I was gonna say, sorry to cut you. I was actually gonna say, is there a moment in that video that you're really proud of, that you know, that was your brainchild? Is there any moment in that video that you can remember that was like, it was special?
Man, I make it drop on your side. Weatherman, I make it drop on your side. Call me the Weatherman. Call me the Weatherman. Weatherman, I make it drop on your side. Weatherman, I make it drop on your side. Call me the Weatherman. Call me the Weatherman. Let me show you about the new wave. All you have to do is follow in my old ways. I'm self-made, I'm so paid. Jugging dropped out, but I stayed brave. I fling on her maze, it's a new day. My lawyer goes hand, that's why I bust case. Had me up in court, don't be the state. It was with God that I kept my faith.
I jumped out the JCB, right? Yeah. Because, bro, listen, I jumped out the JCB. JCB was kind of high. I ain't been, like, you know, man, I ain't used to jumping out. It's like a stuntman thing. You get me, bro? Like, the jump was a bit wobbly, but I made it. I made it. Yeah, I made it look good. And then even the sign language and little you ran for the bag. Like, I don't know where. It's like some wire stuff. You know what I'm saying, brother? Yeah. That bit of sign language. Little you ran for the Louis bag. Them man, they pulled in. We all come together. And then Don start talking about we're going to make it rain on them. FEKKY said what he needed to say. When I look back on that, I was like, yeah, it was negative. It was negative. It was a negative. Like, I mean, negative as in the narrative, but I created it out of nothing, just there. Like, there was no script or nothing, and that was probably the brainchild for real life. That made me know I can just put these things together quickly. Like, my mind, moves quickly. You get me? So yeah, that was really the start of me knowing the power I've got with my mind and direction and people believing in what I'm saying and. Do you get what I'm saying? And getting with it. Yeah? Because not everyone's got that. You get what I'm saying? No. Not everyone's got that. Nah, not everyone's got that. Yeah. I've seen how sometimes people take so long just to make one idea come to reality. Yeah. I could just walk into a room and just think, okay, yeah.
But do you think that those are transferable skills from your past?
Yeah, you have to
be quick on your feet.
It's from plan. Yeah, you got to be quick on your feet. You got to plan things. You got to see who's got potential to do that, who's got potential to hold the door, who's got potential to fly over. Like there's things. You get what I'm saying? Even in a fight, like you got to know. Yeah, you take him, I take him. You know what I mean? It's quick thinking. So yeah, I've definitely always had that. Definitely. Yeah, even knowing which one to bang first. You get what I'm saying, brother?
I get you.
Yeah. You bang him first and then bang.
All these things are all transferable skills, people. If you're listening carefully, don't think that your negative is to stay a negative. The negative are lessons that can be used for positive. Transferable skills can be used in many different ways in life. Do you know what I'm saying? In a positive way. So where did you and Young Don go from there?
So next time now, from there, That video was a big success, got bare views. You know, the whole hood was talking. The whole of South was talking. You know? Obviously, man saw that and thought, oh, this looks serious. These guys are a threat. You get what I'm saying? But even though I ain't done anything, I'm on about FEKKY and Don together. They had a nice combination about them. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's the last bit of fruit. Yeah, sorry, people. I just woke up. So yeah. So where was I?
You were talking about the video that you just done.
Yeah, so we've done that. Yeah, so we've done
that. Loud video.
Yeah, that was a loud video. Yeah, that was a loud video. So the next time now, Don said, yeah, listen, we're shooting, what was it again? Q.B.E Boys, yeah? So we're shooting Q.B.E Boys, yeah? So
what video was that? I think I've seen that one.
Yeah, they call us the Q.B.E Boys.
Yeah.
Let me just play it.
Got style, my lavish lifestyle. Got the gal them wet and going wild. Young Don, Fecky, Morrison, you done me, yeah. They say I'm rapping harder than the hardest, so I beg you don't make yourself be my target. Your swag's dead, put it in a casket. Trying on my girls and P's all well retarded. And yes, I'm on my job, true, I heard you asking. You could never knock the hustle cause it's everlasting. From a bull to a brick, don't take chances. I can see the game clear through these Louis glasses. Yeah, they call us the Q.B.E Boys. We get it in, it's a rap for you out boys. We're heading straight to the top cause we're...
That's the video, right?
I remember that.
So anyway, first now we went over to this studio. He wanted us to be a Jew because you know Don. I'm gonna tell you something about Don. You see, when it comes to vision. Yeah, he has got the vision.
He says he's got vision.
He's got vision. Like he knows how it needs to look. Like he's an expert in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Huh? How it needs to be presentation. You've seen him when we're out and about. When you've seen him, when he's sitting down at the table, and he's got the Lambo key and the Louis wallet, and he puts it a certain way and just sits there like,
it on the table.
yeah. You know, his presentation skill, like his thing, just don't. You don't just pull it on the table. It has to be presented on the table.
I know. I've seen.
You know how done. He's a maniac. He's the greatest. Lambo keys and Louis wallets. You get what I'm saying? It's just
and everything's on the table.
Yeah, everything's nice and neat and tidy. So you know, that's what. Yeah.
Do you think that's something he learned because his dad was in that business and
maybe. So maybe that's how he knew about presentation. But at the same time, though, even though you say that, there's something about him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, him. Yeah. Like he's very competitive, so he wants to be. Like I'm gonna show you how the best looks. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And ain't no man beating that. And maybe he beat his dad too. Maybe that's why he was so competitive. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe I always want to beat that look too. Do you get what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna give it all to his dad. I think it's something that's in him. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what he wants to do. That's how he wants to be. Yeah. So anyway, because we ain't seen his dad with them kind of videos, have we? And you could have still done them videos in them days, right?
Yeah, but in his time.
But I'm not on about that. He's made videos though, but his videos didn't look like that.
Yeah, no, obviously.
Like you could have you think Private Jet just came the other day? Like, come on. The Private Jet didn't come today. You get what I'm saying, brother? Come on, it's something in done. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, his dad might have inspired him to see a certain thing at a certain level, but he took it somewhere else. Do you get what I'm saying? He took it somewhere else. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Where are we? So Don. Yeah. So anyway, Don's. So we're in this studio. You know, like the studios you see the Americans in. You get me? Yeah. You know them big studios. You get me, bro? And the big mixing boards. Yeah. He's got the white man with the glasses there, mixing down, telling him da. And he's just there and just sitting down in the studio. He's saying, "Yo, Q, give it a little jig and that." You get me? Just look like you're vibing. You get me? So we're vibing in the studio. You see me doing a little dance and that. You get me? Remember, this is all new to me, you know, but. I'm actually a natural because you know why? I just be myself. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. I just be myself. That's why I say natural. So if you see me on the camera doing a little jig and that, it's because that's what I do. That's what I do. Do you know me? I don't mind doing a little jig. Like that's me. We're just bubbling.
Yeah, happy-go-lucky person.
Yeah, happy-go-lucky, that's it. So basically now we've done that part, and then now he tells me, yo, bro, listen, yeah, we're going Manchester to go and film in this mansion. You get me? I'm like, raw, and listen, yeah, we got like 20 models. You get me? I'm like, raw. Is that the same video? Is it the same video? So you got to be up early tomorrow. So I said, all right, no problem. But my man come picks me up now. White Bentley with the red roof. You get me? I'm like, raw. Do you get me? No, actually, no. Did he pick? No. He didn't pick me up. Yeah, he picked me up in the white Benz, and then he drove me to his garage. And in the garage was the Bentley. You get me, bro? So this shit weren't rented. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was his. Yeah, this is his. He just reversed it out, put the white Benz in there, bam, drop the top, bam. We're driving now, cruising. So now Morrison is supposed to be in this video. In fact, do you get what I'm saying?
Oh, is that's the white guy from East London?
Yeah, that's the white guy.
Morrison.
Yeah, Morrison. So Morrison's supposed to be in this video, innit? So it's supposed to be Morrison, FEKKY, and Don.
He's a good rapper.
But he's a very good rapper.
Very good rapper.
Very good rapper. You get me? So anyway, so we're driving. Obviously, you watch the video. Morrison ain't in the video. Do you know what I mean? So, but as we was driving, it was just like, yeah, like Don phoned him, put him on the Bluetooth, and he said, and then obviously he phoned FEKKY. He said, FEKKY, where are you? He said, yeah, FEKKY said, I'm on my way. You get me? Yeah. So he phoned Morrison. And he said, nah, bro, I'm not going to be able to make it. You get me? Obviously, Don's a bit upset. What do you mean you're not going to make it? Like, I paid all this money for everything. Do you get what I'm saying, brother? Like, everything's been paid for. Big mansions, bare models. Like, come on, bro. Is him, something just happened to my pops. You get me? So, I don't want to go into it, really. Yeah, I don't want to go into it. You get what I'm saying, brother? That's just, that's the past is the past, innit? But he just said, yeah. He said, I can't. You get me? So I just said, all right, cool. Well, I never said it. Don said, all right, cool. Say less. You get me? Yeah? So we just drove off. Yeah, family situation. You get me? So we just drove off. Just drove up to motorway. What he told us anyway, he couldn't really argue with it. You get what I'm saying? But it was one of them situations. But so we're driving now. Bam. Get up to Manny now. Bam, if you ever see this yard in Manny, oh my God. It's like we was in America again. Do you know what I'm saying, brother? Like, you see him, he's attention to detail, stupid, the Don guy. The Don guy. His attention to detail he's a maniac when it comes to it. You know what I'm saying? He's even looking at the way you're dressed and trying to tuck in certain things. Yo, brother, you can't, you know, because it's in the video. He's like, nah, brother. Yeah, he's a maniac. He's a maniac. He's a control freak as well, you know. You know when
he's got OCD.
100%. Brother, if you go to his house, you know he's got OCD. Yeah? But I be in his house making the food and he's cleaning up after me. I'm like, brother, calm down. I'll do it when I'm finished, bro. You get what I'm saying? I just chopped up something and he's come with the rag and moving the onions. Brother, I'm just let me do that. He's like, he can't see it. You get me? You can't see it. No time, no mess. You get me? So anyway. So we got to this place now, and then bam, all the models have arrived. FEKKY and his brothers arrived, and we're there now. There's one shot with a big table. Yeah, big table. FEKKY's quite clever as well. Don't worry about FEKKY with his attention to detail too. Let's not undo him, because what FEKKY done was he looked around the house and he thought, where's the best place for me to rap in this yard? You get me? And let me tell you something, he got the best place, brother. The shot that he took in front of the fireplace, oh my God.
Pick up that door, I'm the reason my rappers ain't rapping no more. They hate me, son. They've been rapping for years and I've done it in one. Rap game spun, hole in one. FEKKY. Yeah, dog, I'm the dog's baller. They say they're trapping like me, that's straight baller. Cause this powder right here don't make porridge. Banging so much light till I strike.
That was that, brother. This house is massive, you know, and there's all different types of places you could shoot. But the where he sat in front of that fire, it was stupid. Do you get what I'm saying? It was stupid. Yeah. Obviously, Don had some other shots. He had some shots with some models and that. He had one in the kitchen when the girl's whipping the work in the kitchen and he's just there rapping. He's got all the jewels on and all that. You get me? FEKKY's calm. He's got the 18K rollie on. Do you get me? dressed in cream. Yeah, everything's wavy. Then we sat at the table with all the models, rapping again. You know, like the commission at the table. You get me?
Yeah.
And then bam, there was the one where it was like a pool party. You get me? Yeah, there's a pool party. We're at the pool. Everyone, all the girls in bikinis. I got the rubber bands on my arms like I can't swim. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. The pool's not. It's not
pool party.
Yeah, in the pool party, it's foolishness, isn't it? Like, what am I doing with rubber bands on my arm? Like,
so
you can't even drown. You can't even drown.
You just think it's Tupac and I get around.
I just think it's funny. Yeah, it's that kind of vibe. Yeah, it's that kind of vibe. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so anyway, man's there and man's spraying off the sun, the spraying off the gun, and obviously I got goggles on as well. You know, you get me, man? Got goggles on. It's ridiculous, but just, you know me, like you said, happy go lucky. I don't mind looking like an idiot. It's all for the fucking, it's all for the cause, isn't it? You get me? So we were doing that, and I remember now. I remember the girl in the kit, well, the one Don took a shine to. You get me? Yeah. Sometimes, you know, when the main star takes a shine to you, I don't know what it is, you start, like, your ego changes a bit. I don't know, like, you think you're married or something.
She thought she was the boss for the day.
Yeah.
That was his work wife.
Yeah, that was his work wife. So I'm there spraying the gun, innit, yeah, having fun, you know, just creating a vibe. You know, everyone's splashing each other, I'm spraying the gun, the girls, well, oh yeah, mind my weave, rare. I'm like, darling, this is a pool party video. Man's paid you to come here. How can be anyone be minding any weave? Like, I just sprayed her again, man. I said, get with it, man. Seriously, man. I'm not cut your hair out, but it's carried on dancing, but it's ridiculous. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to have that kind of attitude. You've been paid to be here. Do you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if Don gave you a little bit extra money as well. You get what I'm saying? Because he's like that when he takes a shine to you. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was unnecessary, but I remember it was a moment, you know. But we all said apologies after and whatever, not.
It wasn't nothing.
It wasn't nothing. It was just, I just remembered it. Like, yeah, it was actually funny. You get what I'm saying? Because remember, I just come out of pen. I could be ignorant. Do you get what I'm saying? But you know, we're working. It's a girl. Do you get what I'm saying?
How was that for you? You just come out of jail and you just all this is happening around you.
It was fun. It was fun. Yeah. It was what I was thinking about in pen was actually happening. Even though I wasn't in the video, even though I wasn't rapping or anything, but just to be in that environment, and remember, the rap scene hadn't really blown up yet, even though people were getting noticed a bit, but what you're seeing now stemmed from there. Do you get what I'm saying, brother? It stemmed from there. It stemmed from there. Like, and I don't mean stem from there. Obviously, that's not the beginning.
But you mean
the way it started? Yeah, you see that time there. That's when it started to look. Because remember, I'm with Don, innit? And Don, like I said.
What year is this? Sorry.
This is. Let's check. Go up, boys. Bro, it's 12 years ago. Please. That's 12 years ago, my guy. Huh?
Yeah, I get you. Because by then, a lot of people have already done their mixtapes, done the video stuff.
Like,
and now
it's not really an estate thing now. We've gone past the estate thing now, where everyone's just,
the UK scene is becoming more.
It's becoming more visual. Yeah. You're really seeing if a man's really matching up with what he's saying. Do you get what I'm saying? Because now you got your own videos and you're strutting your stuff. You started to see people's real personalities. Before, you know, like when everyone's huddled in a bunch on the estate. It's a lot of bravado. It's a lot of bravado, innit? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now you're seeing people individually, and you're seeing like what's really going on with them and what they have to offer and their personality and, you know, their aura and stuff. Because, you know, when it's a group, certain people's auras can get lost. Because some people's auras are stronger than other people's auras, but they might be better rappers. Do you get what I'm saying? So now when you're seeing a man's video, when you're seeing a man's personal style and the way they think and their direction and all that, you're seeing it. You know what I mean? So, but when I say I'm with Don, I'm at the top end of how things are supposed to look. And that's no shade to anybody. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm saying the way he presented things, no one wasn't doing that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There wasn't no one doing that. All this lavish style that you're seeing now. He was doing that.
He was doing it from early. He was doing it from early.
Bro. You know what? You know, there's all drones and that now.
Yeah.
There's a video with him and G Fresh, right? Brother, my man had a drone before there was a drone. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Before a lot of people were even using them per se.
No. Before there was a drone, he had the drone.
Okay.
You're not asking me how though. How is that possible?
How is that? You tell me.
Brother, the man had the cameraman in the helicopter.
So it wasn't a drone. It was just.
He had the drone shot. He had the drone shot before the drone.
Yeah.
He had the man with the big Ross Clark red cam in the helicopter, getting the.
Lifestyle of the rich and famous, come from rags to riches. You can't do it like this, like this. Lifestyle of the rich and famous, come from rags to riches. You can't do it like this, like this.
Still got the Bentley and the black Benz, searching for a better day. House on the hills on my grind, still getting paid. I go hard, forget watching what they say. Keys to the Sadies, like we get clapped by this. If you play me, I stay repping from the trap to the mainstream. Independent, forget the industry's regime. I'm fresh to death with a swagger like I'm 18. Swagger like I'm 18. Swagger like I'm 18. Swagger like I'm 18. Fresh to death with a swagger like I'm 18.
Helicopter, get the Ross Clark drone shot from above. Yeah, think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think about that. That's
a lot easier to do nowadays than have to get a whole helicopter.
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine how much that must have cost as well?
I was just thinking that.
Can you imagine the cameraman? He had to insure his thing in case it falls into the water because the shot was on a yacht. You get me, bro?
Oh wow.
Yeah. They were on a yacht and the camera's up in the air on the helicopter. You get what I'm saying, brother?
So he was doing yachts, luxury cars,
private jets,
mansions. So it's like some Biggie Smalls video. Really.
Yeah, he had all that going on before this. What you can see, you get what I'm saying. So after that now, it's like all right, cool. I can see why as well. You know, like people didn't really push him as well. You know, the way they should have and celebrated him the way they should have.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because I see worse rappers as well getting more push or more cosign. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see a lot of it. You know what I mean? So.
But we were talking to Elms previously in season 1, and he was saying a lot of the Southwest London rappers and MCs, they were a bit blacklisted from certain.
Sure, did that affect other artists in Brixton, or was it just you guys?
It affected us bad because obviously remember, you know, before then we was doing it as a hobby. Yeah. That's something that we loved, didn't it? Yeah, and it took our mind away from the fuckery that was actually going on at the time.
That's right.
Mum
was trying to lift herself up.
And it was bringing, like, bro, when we done get that dough, fam,
come on, I remember.
It was like basically the whole of Bricky was out in this video. Fam.
I remember.
Bare unity. So it was a good thing that we was doing. So then when they done that, it's like it put man back in that space where we could start being negative again. A couple of man started to go away and it just started to go mad. So I'm saying it's like they just kept fighting. We kept trying, but
they kind of held man back from reaching the goal that they wanted to reach make a positive impact in your own life. And you thought that they was against you, so you felt like you were dragged back to that same place.
And the thing is, they didn't have good grounds to do that. Like,
no, they didn't.
It's just hearsay, man.
They didn't. Because I remember hearing that it affected not just you guys, but anyone in Brixton that was doing certain things.
It weren't just us on the list. There was a couple of other crews on the list in Brixton.
Yeah. I think EDC was on it as well.
They said SMS was on.
SMS was on there. Yeah. And you as a DJ. Yeah. And the DJ Flinty was affected as well.
Yeah.
So that's mad.
Yeah, but because that's because of the foggery and the fear. Do you get what I'm saying? But that wasn't what Don was presenting. Don was presenting luxurious, glamorous lifestyle. He was really doing what he was saying he was doing.
Yeah.
Where some man were just saying it. Do you get what I'm saying? Or it's not that they were saying it, because everyone was in the street to some kind of extent, but they just maybe they was overinflating what they talking about because the video didn't match up. He was going past that. He was competing with Americans.
Yeah, I can
Man
see
was
that.
not. People over there weren't competing with him visually. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There might have been better rappers. There was better rappers. I'm not gonna lie, because there's some real talented people over here that came from that era. But presentation wise, he was in his own lane.
He was ahead of his lane.
He was in his own lane ahead of his time. Do you get what I'm saying? And sometimes I feel like that's why he didn't really get the credit that he deserved, because sometimes everything's based off insecurity sometimes. Do you get what I'm saying, brother?
Yeah.
Like, why are we gonna co-sign him to all our people and make him look like the greatest? Because you know sometimes people will say Don's arrogant, but sometimes arrogant you can confuse it with confidence. Sometimes. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you understand? So you understand? And that guy done a lot of stuff that we're seeing now, which is regular. Do you get what I'm saying? But back then it wasn't regular.
Yeah.
You understand? So I can see that. So anyway, after that, we made Realer the Most. You get me? Yeah. That was a big track. Like, that was one of my first tracks. I played it to Don. He said, "Yeah, we're doing this."
Yeah.
You get me? And really and truly, brother, do you think I was listening to Young Spray and Joe?
Nah.
Come on, bro, man. I wasn't listening to none of that. You get me? Like I said, the only
you
man.
listening to American rap at the time.
I was listening to American rap.
Yeah.
And the only ears that had my ears was Southman. And that's because of you're from South.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So there's no, and I ain't throwing no shade on no one, even though I could if I wanted to. But I'm just telling you, that Realer the Most came from just nowhere, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It just came into my head. Do you get what I'm saying, brother? Yeah, because I said to myself, I am Realer the Most, like for real, like just not saying it, like, you know, I can get people to endorse that right now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big up Shotgun, my jigger. Yeah? Yeah? Big up Shotgun all day. Right? So, what I was saying is, where was I?
You was talking about
Realer the Most. So yeah, we're doing Realer the Most. Yeah, so bam. Yeah, we done the video. Yeah, we done the video. We shot it in a pub near my mum's house. I think I've spoken about this still. You get me? I think I spoke about this and William Wells. I played both of them in the last one. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember, big up FEKKY. Big up FEKKY. I remember when I think it was outside my daughter's party that he performed at. Yeah? Always big love for that, because my daughter's friends and the rest of the kids, they were very excited that day when FEKKY came through. Because FEKKY's a big star, isn't it? And he's Nigerian as well, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah.
And obviously my daughter, she's African as well. Her baby father's Nigerian, so it was a big thing. It wasn't like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like, raw, FEKKY, he really walked through. Yeah. Shut the place down as he does with all that energy. But I remember he came out of there, we went back we was in the range that day, got back in the back of the range, and man said, "Yeah, FEKKY, watch this." I think we had it on a tablet, or was it? I don't know, we had it on a laptop or something.
Run. Real, I keep it realer than most. Hell no, I'm the king of the south. Hey, free chicks on my ends. I'm the toast of the town. Hey, Joe is the crown. Hey, real, I keep it realer than most. Hell no, I'm the king of the south. Hey, free chicks on my ends. I'm the toast of the town. Hey, Joe is the crown. Hey. I heard these niggas talking contracts. If my name's on it, son, it don't mean jack. But you, it might mean you get yourself killed. And that's the deal you sign, that's so
We played Realer the Most to him. You know what FEKKY said? It is like, I will never forget this, you know. I love FEKKY though, you know. Is it? Rah. It's like man's trying to style on me. I said, because remember, at the beginning, because now I'm going into director mode. You get me, but at the beginning, remember, it's got that fucking, the poem in that. I'll put the link in the description, because sometimes that plays tricks with me sometimes. They try to do me for copyright and all that. But I got like the gangster music at the end and I'm at the beginning and I'm doing the poem. And then, remember, we're walking, me and Don. It's like a continuation of, the Weatherman.
Of the Weatherman.
Yeah, like we're walking and we're talking some business, you get me? And so we had like a chrome map.
So you kept the storyline going.
Me and Don, we've got this kind of chemistry. If you've seen anything we're doing together, we've got a certain chemistry, because you know what it is, out of everybody, I know what he's like. You get me? So I know, you see some man, they might feel insecure. You get me? But because I understand him, I play in between him. Do you get what I'm saying? Instead of thinking, oh, I need to look bigger than him. No, you be that person. I'm gonna be this person. Do you get what I'm saying? So you got to know where to fit in. That we're a team, innit? It's just. But sometimes, when people with him, ego's extra hard, so they try to go, and it just all looks forced and complicated, and it turns into something stupid. But I know how to compliment him, if you get what I'm saying, and then his thing compliments me too. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a thingy, but I had to understand. You had to work on that because Don's his personality is very loud. You get what I'm saying? He's very loud. Yeah, he's very loud. But obviously, because I'm confident in myself, it just naturally, because remember, and he's bringing me in, on this journey. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm playing my role and seeing where I fit in. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to compliment him. Do you get what I'm saying? So it was good. So that's how.
It sounds like you're learning while you're working as well.
I'm learning while I'm working. I'm learning a lot, brother. Look, I'm seeing things that people out here been there directing ain't seen all up to this day, or had access to this day. Do you get what I'm saying?
We on fire! While niggas talking, Don is back. I whipped the brick, I bought it back. Hit the switch, I'm the plug. They rinse my line, they call me out. I'm screaming 30, it's on the block. It's a drought, they're calling Don. Live that life, you done it wrong. Got that work, I put you on 10, put 2 on 1. Got that magic, I ain't done. Hard food and it's nearly dry. Press the loose and it's my time. King of diamonds, my food.